Hello everyone, my name is Andres and welcome to the Agates from Mexico lapidary truck. Today we're gonna go through a 20-pound bag of Laguna Agate that we have just dug on the last mining, and we hit a really nice pocket. Let's see what's inside this bag. This bag contains first-class agates that we selected, and some of them are really amazing. Let's get them wet and see what color do they have inside. Let's see. Look at this one. This one has a small window here with some color, and I really like this green husk. It tells a little bit that it's gonna be really colorful for the inside. So probably we should cut this guy first. I'm gonna place the saw, probably trying to avoid this window, place the saw up over here. See if we have a really good result. I would have placed the saw like this way, but this window is not letting me to do that. So probably the best way is gonna cut it like this. Let's see, what do you think? All right, we're gonna put it on our 16-inch Highland Park lapidary saw. These saws are amazing, so you guys should check Highland Park lapidary. Let's aim this guy to get the smoothest cut possible. And tied it up. You can see on this side where it's gonna the blade is gonna pass through. You can see. So I think it's perfect for the first cut. I'm gonna leave the saw open and cut all these guys after we set them up into the saws. Okay, this guy is ready. Let's continue with these guys, which is gonna be the next. Look at this amazing piece. You can see all the fine banding with pink and yellow colors. Probably will have a little bit of shadow. And it has a small window in here. This window has a bit of quartz, so probably it's gonna be really nice banding with quartz center, or I don't know. This husk is amazing. You can see from the husk that it's fully agatized, all this, and it has a little bit of the green color that I told you on the last one. So probably this guy, I will totally cut it this way, because if we try to cut this way, we're gonna hit this window and we don't want a broken edge. So probably the best cut to cut it is gonna be like this, and probably we'll have some shadow banding. All right, so we're gonna tighten it up into the saw. And try to aim it the best as possible so we can get the best cut out of this agate. These quality agates are really hard to find. Like, we really hit a really nice pocket finally, and we got like a few really good pieces, but we're just finding a low amount of rock, so we're not able to be selling some right now. Okay, this guy is ready, already aimed, and it's gonna be a really smooth cut. Let's continue with the next agate, and probably it's gonna be this one. I believe that this one is gonna be one of the toughest ones, because you can see that it has a ceruddite fracture over here, and we will like to avoid that. And it has a little bit of host rock in here. So you can see a small window over here with some color, with some red and a little bit of yellow inside. So I think that the best way to cut this guy, avoiding the fracture, will be like this. Okay, we're gonna set this one to the next saw. You can see in here that it has a little bit of matrix or host rock stock, so it's gonna be probably a small face, but I think when you get to the smallest face, you tend to find a lot of parallax, so if we're lucky, we're gonna find something really amazing inside. Let's set it up into the saw. the best way and see how this guy cuts. This is a tough agate to set up in the saw because the form is really rare, so I might I'm gonna set it like this, light it up, and get it ready. Let's aim. I think it's really nice. I didn't cut it through here because this fracture is gonna not be looking really nice inside the agate. Okay, this guy's ready. And let's move to the next one. So the next one is gonna be this medium-sized agate. Has some matrix over here. You can see it has this nice window with purple, and in here it has a yellow window with red color. So I don't know how the pattern is gonna be inside. So this one, I will place the cut just exactly from here, avoiding this window through all the way here, like this. It's gonna be a long, beautiful agate, and hopefully it's gonna be loaded with parallax. Let's take it to the saw. All right. So let's aim it well. Try to get the most out of this agate, and hopefully we're gonna have a really nice piece here. This guy, it's ready. Just tighten it up faster, move it closer to the blade, and wait for it. The next one is gonna be this one. You can see still it has a white agate in this one, a bit of host rock in here. Probably I can be able to remove a little bit of the host rock. And I really love this husk. Like you can see that it's agate all full. The green color is here. Sometimes this black, I don't know if it's cerodite or iron, but this guys, when they have this color, they tend to have really nice color combinations inside. You cannot see much color combinations inside, but you never know. It could probably be clear agate from the outside and like insane color on the inside. So this guy, I will place the cut like this, trying to avoid these windows, and probably it's gonna be really killer piece. Let's remove a little bit of the host rock. See how far we can get. I think this is gonna be a really nice piece. All right, this guy, it's ready. It's well aimed, and I believe that this, even though it's not showing color, it's gonna be a killer. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. The next one is gonna be this probably 2 inches agate. Still, you can see the husk that it's fully agatized. You can see a little bit of matrix here, a little bit of the greenage. So this guy, probably trying to avoid this window that it just doesn't show color. But if we're lucky, we're gonna find something really nice inside. I will probably place the cut exactly like this. Cut it like this, so 2 halves. See how it turns. We really need to change the woods of our saws, but we're gonna have to do it later. But still, they can work for another cut. Let's see how good this agate turns. I hope that it's gonna be a really neat one. Let's see. It's well aimed. Just let's tighten it up. Sometimes when the grip is stuck, you give them some hits, it's gonna be easier to grab. Okay, it's well tightened. I cannot move it, so it's gonna be a nice cut. So this is the 20-inch saw. We're gonna have to cut a big agate. So let's take a look at the two big agates and see which one is gonna be next. So this one, you can tell that it's gonna be good already. It has a missing pattern in here because it had an old fracture, but still it's gonna be beautiful. On this one, what I will do is just take a small slice and leave a really colorful agate. Let's see how it turns. Let's see. Probably we're gonna have to cut it in a way that it will totally fit. Okay, I think this is perfect. Let's tighten up. This is a tough one to cut. We're probably gonna require a few woods so we can place it the best we can so it's grip it all the way. Let's tighten it up. I have had agates that took me like 1 hour just to set them up inside the saw. But I might tell you that it's really worth taking care of these guys. If you don't place the best cut, you don't have a way back. There's just one chance in a lifetime to cut one of these guys. So probably not ready. I'm gonna have to move it a little bit closer to the lathe so we can get the best cut out. The woods always help to secure better the rock because it's touching more points into this grip. You can show here on the top how it's securing this part, this part, this part, and this part are touching the wood. So it's gonna be harder to get it to move. And it's still, I think this guy is ready to roll. So the next one is gonna be this killer agate that you can already see by this small window that it has. It has a lot of crazy color combinations. Some yellow, some pink, and a little bit of red dots and yellow on the inside. You can see these red lines going through on top of the banding. See, we have this guy inside. There's a small window here, so I'm probably just gonna take a small cut like this to get the best out. Hopefully everything is agate. Here's a little bit of post rock, so probably that can be removed after, but let's see how it turns. This agate, I'm gonna set it up like this. Trying to, let's get it closer to the blade. Try to aim it and tighten up. Okay. You really need to take good care of the agates so you can get the best as possible. These guys are really amazing and really hard to find, so if you don't do it right the first time, you will not have another chance. So you really need to be taking care of these guys. I think it's tightened and ready to roll. Get it closer. There we go. Let's get to the smaller ones. These guys again, it looks like it's full agate because of the husk. The green color is really nice, a good sign. The small window doesn't show up a lot of color, but you never know until you cut it. So this guy, the best way that I will cut it is like this, so we can have like a round face. All complete. It's gonna be a beautiful face because if we cut it like this, it's gonna have like these two heels on one side. So this is gonna be the best way. And we're gonna put it on the first small saw. I think these saws are 12 inches saws from Highland Park, and these guys are amazing for cutting these kind size of agates. They're really precise, and the cuts, you will see how they leave the cuts after the cutting. Okay, this guy is ready. We lock it off, check the blade that it moves, and we get to the other one. The next one is gonna be this small guy. You can see a little bit of the green on the husk. You can see that it's already banded, so it's gonna be a really good one. It's some clear colors, still nice, probably around 2 inches, which is a good size agate, and we're gonna put it into the other saw. Here we go. Let's start it up. And check the blade, and this guy is ready. Let's get to this next one. You can see that these ones still have a little bit of matrix around. We can remove it a little bit with this small valve. We use the car's valve, and they work really good for breaking the hose rock out. Let's get it wet and see how it looks. Look, you can see that it has some clear agate on the outside. In here it has like a kind of brown band. And on the inside you can see that it has some parallax with some pink and some yellow banding, which is gonna be really cool. This guy, the way that I would cut it is gonna be the biggest way, like this. And see if we have some luck. I hope that this hose rock doesn't get really deep inside the agate. Okay, it's a bit big, the hose rock, but it's not a problem. We're gonna cut it, and afterwards I'm just gonna remove it with a chisel easily with the flat face. Let's take it to the saw. On another 12-inch saw, this guy is the most dirty one. I think it's the one that we have used the most. And we really gonna have soon to replace the oil or clean it with the Everclean. Highland Park Lapidary sells a really nice Everclean for cleaning up the oil, which it works a lot and save you a lot of money. That it's great. Let's start it up more so it doesn't move. Okay, this guy is moving a little bit, so I'm probably gonna put it on top of here where the wood is already have a small form, and it will give them a better grip. This guy is tight and ready to roll. Okay, and for the last one, we're gonna cut the biggest one and the one that I think that is gonna be the most full of surprises. Look at this guy. Look at, you can see the window that it has clear agate, but on the inside it started with a white agate, but in here you can see that it has some color, a little bit of orange color, like pastel orange color. In here you can see that it has a small window with some geode inside, so it's gonna be probably really amazing. This guy is gonna be tough, but I'm gonna bet and try to go for the biggest face, like this. Probably it's gonna turn to be a really amazing piece like this. I couldn't cut it like this because of these windows, but I'm really positive that it's gonna be amazing. Look, it has another small window in here. And this guy is gonna be a little bit tough to put into the saw, but we're gonna make it possible to get the best result out of this amazing big agate. Let's wait. How many pounds does this guy weigh? So this is an 8-pound agate, which is really big. You don't get to see these guys a lot of times, but let's see if we're lucky. Okay, so we're gonna set this guy in our 24-inch Highland Park lapidary saw, which is where we cut the biggest agates, and these guys have found some really nice agates. So this is gonna be a little bit of tough because of the form, and we're gonna have to put some grip so we get the best out of it. Let's see. We're gonna try to avoid these windows, so we need to go back a bit of this window. I'm trying to put some woods on the bottom, woods on the top, so it's touching the best way, and probably tighten it up a little bit, and then we put the woods, one in here in the back, one in here, so it's making more pressure. Okay, just gonna move it a little bit to the back, trying to fit this guy inside, fit this other guy inside. And I will put this guy underneath to make the best pressure that we can. Let's see, check it on this side. I will probably have to move this a little bit out so we can get a bigger face. The toughest agates tend to be the best ones, so hopefully this is gonna be with a huge surprise inside. You never know. Let's see. Okay. Probably try to push it up more forward. Okay, this guy, it's not letting me. So we're gonna use again our friend the ball to tighten it better. Probably put this wood in here, make a little bit of pressure with the ball, and tighten it up. Okay, I think it's looking good. moving a little bit, but it won't bother. Small flip, and I think it's ready. Let's get it closer to the saw. This guy probably will take around between 30 minutes to 1 hour to fully cut it. So I think we're lucky. Okay guys, so what do you guys think is gonna be the best agate? The first one that we're gonna turn it on right now. This second one. Leave the comments below. This third one. The fourth one. The fifth one. The sixth one. This colorful 7-1. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. 11. Or the big boy that is on number 12. Okay guys, so we wait an hour and 40 minutes and all the saws are ready. We're gonna start uncovering what we find. Let's see on the first saw what we have. Oh, this one has a lot of matrix, a few red and yellow colors, which it's not a really bad agate, but it wasn't what we're looking for. This can probably turn into something really beautiful doing jewelry, this small piece and this small piece. So this one is not the one that we were expecting, but still an okay agate. This was the first agate that we cut. It had a bit of windows over here, but probably if I placed another cut like this, I'm gonna probably discover a little bit of more agate. But I think this is a third. So let's go to the second machine. I think we put a really nice agate in here, the one that it had a little bit of quartz. Okay, I love when they come that way, upside down. So let's uncover it. Okay, this is a pretty nice agate with really nice banding. All the agate from the on the outside, no fractures. It has a small white floater over here, and you can see that it has some nice parallax. This was the one that had a really nice window over here and a quartz window in here. But look at this. This is so amazing. It's really beautiful. You can see all the details on the banding, how the color changed and then turned into quartz, and it has a small floater over here, a white floater with a little bit of red dots on the inside, which is a really nice agate. Now we're gonna pass into the third machine, see what we find. Okay, upside down, let's see what we have in here. And we hit a winner. Look at this one. Wow, it has really strong yellow and purple colors. This can be removed, this part on the bottom to turn it better. It has as well some parallax. This is the one that had the fracture that we didn't cut through here, but I think we did a really good job on cutting this one. Look at this guy. Wow. Really striking yellow colors and the purple, it's really nice combination, royal combinations. Now we're gonna drop into the fourth saw and see what we have in here. Another one upside down. And look at this guy. It's a really beautiful agate. Still, it's not a really full agate, but it's really beautiful. Look at this guy. It's a bigger agate over here. It's a shame that it has a fracture over here because the best cut to place it was like this way. Probably we can try another cut trying to stay avoid this window from here to here and improve this agate. Still, it's a really beautiful agate. It has a lot of details on the banding as well. It's for this banding is formed by dots. So the fourth agate, it's really nice as well. Now let's go to the fifth agate. Another one upside down. I hope this one is a super killer one. Wow, it's a really nice agate. It doesn't have like really strong color, but still have a really nice banding. It's a little bit dirty by the saw, but you can see on the bottom pair that it has some really nice red color here and some little dots that form the banding, which is pretty cool. So let's drop by to the sixth agate and another one upside down. Let's see. All right, so we hit a third. This doesn't have any color or banding on the inside. It's a little bit agatite. Oh, it had some banding here, but it's full of cerodite, which this doesn't make to be. It's not a really good agate. The husk was looking really good, but you never know until you open them. So let's get to the 20-inch saw, which we put the red agate. We knew that it was gonna have color inside, so let's see how the pattern came out. Okay, now we're talking. Look at this guy. Look at all the circles and all the details that this agate has. This is an amazing one. Wow. I can't wait to see this guy polish. It's gonna pop up the color so much. But look at the details, all the tubes, all the red agate, all the color combinations. And it's a really big piece. This was the red one with a fracture, natural fracture that break up the agate, but still a really amazing piece. Look at this guy. So for me, this and the second agate are the ones that are winning, and the third one as well. So we have hit three really good agates so far. Okay, so let's go to the next agate. This is number 8, and another one upside down. This was the one that had a really nice window, and let's see how it came. Okay, it's a really nice one too. Let's see. It has a really beautiful geode in here with a lot of color combinations, some parallax on the fine banding. It's composed by purple dots in here in the center, which it looks really amazing. A little bit of host rock in here that can be removed easily. But I think this guy is worth polishing. It's a really nice piece. So now let's move into the small machines. Let's go and see number 9. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, this one, it's upside up, and it's a really nice agate. with nice parallax. Look at this guy. Wow. You can see the inclusion channel, how it fill up this agate, which I love to see those guys. But look at this guy. Look at the shadow, how when you move it, you can see how like it's breathing or something. This is called shadow and parallax effect. It's a really neat agate. Comment below which agate is your favorite. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're gonna be posting more crazy videos. Let's go to the next one. And this one is upside down as well. And let's see how it turns. Okay, another nice agate with a lot of detail. I think it has some moss agate on the bottom. Some moss agate in here, really nice banding. As well, it has some parallax. We knew that this was full of agate, but it turned really nice as well. Let's get to the next one. Okay, and the other one, it's upside down as well. We knew that it has a really nice window in here. Probably it's gonna have some matrix in here, so let's see how it turns. Yep, it has some matrix. These are really nice agate as well, not the ones that we're looking for, but this can be easily removed by hitting it with the same rock. Still, it can be done something, tumble or something. I think this agate is not worth polishing the way it is. But still, we have another really nice pieces. So let's go and open the big agate from the 24-inch saw. This guy took like an hour and 40 minutes to cut. And let's see if it was worth the time of waiting. Okay, you guys ready? Whoa. Okay, this guy, it's really big. It has a really nice agate in here in the center. I wish it was all the way agate, but look at this. It has an amazing agate over here. I can easily remove this part and this part and this part and leave it like probably a 3-inch agate, which is great. Let's take it out and see both of the pairs. All right, it's a really nice pair. Look at the fine banding in here. It doesn't have shadow, probably a bit in here, but the rest doesn't have shadow. This was the big agate that we thought that it was gonna be really killer, but still it's amazing. I can probably try to remove these around the agate right now with our friend the ball. Try to not damage the face, but it's easily removed. Here it's a little bit more agatized, so it's harder, but it will come down. I'm gonna have to take a good care with some nails and chisel it so I can turn it to be a beautiful specimen. Imagine if this piece was fully agate, would be amazing. But still, it's a pretty nice agate. So it's time to get them wet and show you around how they look. Thank you guys for watching, and let us know in the comments below what was your favorite out of the 12 agates that we caught today. And don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on all social media, including TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget to visit our Etsy shop. Thank you for watching, guys.